thoughts on the game?
I mean, 3 points is excellent. We haven't, I think that's our 4th win of the season. We've had a lot of draws, which is good, hard to beat, but it's always good to win, especially on a midweek like this with Portland coming in on the weekend. It was always going to be just one of those ones you had to grind out. I don't think it was really that pretty. Played all right at times, but we just kind of had to gut this one out, so it was good. Huge team performance. I mean, that's 2 games in a row. I thought that we just dug inside and really battled, which is something I think we've been lacking a little bit this year, so it's good to be able to grind that out like that against a tough team. So.
On your penalties, how much of it was remembering, studying players' tendencies, or was it just, how much was it just natural, just kind of blasted through the middle?
Yeah. I placed it perfectly where I wanted to, of course. No, I don't really study her tendencies. I mean, obviously I take them on her from time to time in training or whatever, but I always feel like as the taker, if you put it right and hit it right, they should never save it. Sometimes, obviously, they make great saves or whatever, but I think the second one, I was just like, I'm too tired to be trying to do anything other than just get it in there.
Can you walk us through what you saw leading up to the second penalty and how you got yourself in that position to get the call?
Yeah, I think I had come kind of from the middle-ish. I don't know if it was a turnover or something, but Kirsten kind of picked the ball up. And so I kind of made a run in behind. Obviously, both Casey and I had momentum going that way. I don't think I'm going to beat Alyssa from that angle, especially with Casey bearing down on me. So I thought just try to cut it to get a better angle. And obviously with her bearing down on me, it's going to be hard for her to stop as well. So figured she'd either be running into me or going past it and I could get a better shot. But just tried to make something happen. I knew I wasn't going to score from that angle. So got to try something else.
Early matches maybe was mostly just counter.
Yeah.
Did it feel like they were trying to impress you, knowing that you had played that hard match just a few days earlier, even though they were traveling, or was that something that surprised you?
I think they just try to do that anyways. I think they are much more of a first and second ball team that then once they win the second ball, they can get kind of their ball players involved. I think they have a lot of the players play that diamond in the midfield with press up top. They have a lot of players that like to play, but I think initially they're always wanting to make it that transition and go long, and they're dangerous with their speed up top, and obviously with the back line being able to play those balls. So I think they always try to make it transition on our field. It's obviously smaller than theirs, and it's easier to press and easier to kind of play that transition. So we figured that they would try to make it like that. I mean, we always try to limit the amount that teams can transition. Just that's not really the way that we want to play, and we try to play as much as we can, but sometimes that's just how it is in this league. So you got to do that. You got to play ugly sometimes.
Were you surprised you got the second penalty? I mean, 2.5 doesn't often get called.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is rare that the second one. I haven't seen it back. I mean, she definitely went through me, and I don't think she got the ball at all. So I thought it was, but yeah, I thought it was. If you got to at least get the ball a little bit. You can't just. I mean, both of our momentum was going that way as well, so that's tough for a defender when someone just kind of pulls back into you. But that's why defending sucks.
She was kind of saying that the field, because it's smaller, it kind of plays into you guys having such a strong advantage. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're a team that likes to press and likes to be on the front foot, especially defensively, so we can really put teams under pressure a lot, which is hard. I think we're obviously used to playing here. The surface is not great, and there's not really any way you can train for that, even playing here. Sometimes it's the best, but I think for us, the way that we want to press and the kind of high-paced style that we want to play, it's tough coming here for sure, and teams have to travel so far. And I mean, obviously, everyone's playing midweek, so everyone's dead tired this week, but I definitely think it's an advantage for us in the style that we want to play, especially opposed to their field, which is like 5 times the size of our field. It's huge, yeah. It's really big, and it's so hot in the Midwest.
Looking ahead to Saturday, I mean, granted, the team doesn't really need any extra motivation knowing who you playing against, but given the result of getting a draw against Kansas City, being down to 10, and tonight coming back from Chicago getting an early goal, does everyone feel like perfect setup on motivation, energy, momentum going into Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. I think that we are playing better, but more than playing better, I think we're being harder to beat and just digging in and grinding it out. I think obviously was it Saturday or Sunday against Kansas City, that was just a huge effort from everyone. If we get that kind of effort every day, every game that we play, then it's going to be a lot easier for us. And I think we will end up having more joy where we want to. I don't think anyone wants to just put in 90 minutes of work and not have any of the play. So I think we're realizing that balance, and then obviously having Portland, we hate them, they hate us, so we want to beat them. What was their score? Did they play today? 3-0 against who?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Oh, nice, Kansas City. They didn't rebound well from the from the weekend, did they? We'll probably have something crazy.
Scoring on the second penalty kick. So it's not winning in getting a decision in 4 matches before this. Is that was there any release as far as that goes too, or is it just regular celebrations?
Probably a bit of both. I mean, we want to win every game. Obviously, I feel like we've been really close. We've had good performances, and we've kind of been right there. And there's just little things. I mean, even when we went to Kansas City, felt like we could have come out of there with 3 points, and we're a little bit disappointed with the tie. There's more of just kind of a feeling of it all coming together. I think we've deserved a couple more wins than we've had, so it's nice to actually go out and just take it.